Alrighty, let's go. Well, Ava Fields, thank you so much for coming into the studio. I have known you since 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and her used to she was my car mom. Before she could drive, her mom would take us everywhere. Then she would take me everywhere. So literally an older sister to me. So I'm so happy to have you in the studio. But to get it started, let's talk about your transition from soccer to track. I mean, I know you were pretty heavily involved in soccer and then you pulled a full 180 and went to track. So kind of what led you to make that decision?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
I think I don't know, I have always loved running and my family has been runners for a while. And then the transition was pretty easy because there's a lot of running in soccer. I was basically on the track team. And Annabelle and Julie know I was at all the cross country meets for my brother. I was basically the mascot. So it wasn't that scary of a transition for me. And obviously the cross country team is so welcoming. I've slid right in. I felt like I'd been there for years. And Katarina tells me all the time, I feel like I've known you as long as I've known everyone else, even though I've only been here 2 years. So that's props to the cross country team, just how Coach Moore and all the athletes treat each other with love and respect and welcoming. So, yeah, really grateful for them.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard the culture is just another level on
it really is.
Track.
Yeah. It really is.
Because even too, Coach Moore will pull me aside and he's like, so, you want to, cross country, track, you think you want to come in? And it's all I hear from the girls is, oh, yes, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. So I think that's so evident in y'all's culture. So I know being a captain of cross country and track this year, kind of what's your role in contributing to that culture?
Yeah, honestly, just being a role model of what it looks like to work hard and to treat each other well. I mean, I feel like my main role as a girl captain is to love the underclassmen and make them feel encouraged, they can do this, they can work hard and meet their goals one day, even if it might be a struggle, and then just making people feel like they belong. Yeah. That's my favorite job. And then taking roll. It's not it's not a huge undertaking, but I really enjoy being a leader in that environment.
That's awesome.
That is really nice. When you were a sophomore, did you ever you came to cross country during sophomore year, right?
Junior year.
Did you ever see yourself fulfilling the goals that you have set now?
That's a good question. I definitely saw myself being good at running. I knew God had gifted me with the gift of running. I don't think I thought about I want to be a sub 520 runner one day. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I think I knew that God had a place for me in running and that I could be successful at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of a sub 520, you're at 501 right now, which is insane. I mean, you've broken a couple school records already.
Not quite. No school records yet.
Really? But what was that? What was that one thing that people were talking about then? You broke something.
Wednesday, I got the Shelby County Championship meet record for the 1600.
Yeah.
But
that's probably what you're thinking about.
Yeah, either that and the Jesse Owens, maybe? Or I think I'm blending John Shoemaker with that.
It's okay.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
But hey, with all those goals out there, with all those times that you've made already, I guess what's the work behind that? Is it just track practice, or do you also work on your own and stuff like that?
That's a good question. I mean, honestly, just buying in at track practice and trusting that Coach Moore knows what he's doing and he has the perfect plan for us. And he always talks about if I give you 5 800s at 240, I don't know. I don't think we've ever actually done that workout, but then he wants us to hit 5 800s at 240 with 200 rests. Not faster, not slower. Do what I told you to do. So that's been this year. I've been trying to work on hitting the paces right, and I've definitely seen the fruition of that.
Yeah, no, because I would run with this girl, and I mean, sometimes we were skying it. I remember dying on one of our runs. I was like, I cannot go anymore. This is terrible. But she makes it amazing. So I was like, I'm pushing through. And also, we're both competitors.
Yeah.
So it's when we would start the the creep of like one person getting ahead, the other. Sooner you know, like our pace is like going down like crazy, and it's insane.
I never knew you were dying.
Yeah, exactly. I kept it on the inside, guys. Yeah. But I remember, I think it was the run that I remember like dying on was the one right after Christmas, I think, because we have Christmas Eve and Christmas off, and then the very next day it was like a 40-minute fartlek, and we went into I think the state park, and we ran around. That's when I fell. I literally I busted it. I had like blood running down my legs, and I was like, no. Ooh. Like Ava's like, you want to stop? I was like, no, we can keep going. I died on that run. I still remember it. But yeah, so all of that Christmas food was coming up that run. It was so good. It was no good. But yeah, so I guess just like, I don't know, like from going to running like that and then going into this like broader scale of things, like that makes me so proud of you. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you've been a runner at heart, like seriously. Did your mom run in college, right?
No, she ran in high school at Briarwood. My dad ran some 50Ks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I laugh because I grew up playing soccer for 13 years, and I only kept making like the next level team because I would run and like work hard. It was like coaches would tell me, "You're not very good, but you can run." So yeah, it was always in my heart.
Aw, well, like you've actually become really, really good at soccer, and I know
thank you.
Blight tells you that all the time, or should tell you that all the time. But like from being in summers and then like doing different things where we go and practice like by ourselves, like. I know, like, there was a lot of behind-the-scenes work that you put into being good technically, too, in soccer.
You too.
But just kind of, like, tell me a little bit about how you kind of transformed yourself from not just being a runner, but to also being, like, technically sound as well on the field.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I would credit a lot of that to you. Like, we would go to Herdmont in that little field with too tall grass and just mess around.
Yeah.
And work on things. And I always hated technical work. I didn't like it. But having you as a buddy really helps me, like, actually go work on it. So, thanks.
Of course. Thank you. This is just turning into our, like, regulation of our friendship. We're like, oh my gosh, and this and that and this and that. Anyways, you have been brought back up for a couple of games. How has that felt?
It's actually been so fun.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Like, it's been too long. But yeah, it's been really fun to be back out there. I feel bad because I haven't come to cheer you guys on very much. I feel really bad about that. But it's mostly because I would watch and be sad. I didn't want to be sad because I was like, oh, that could totally be me out there playing.
Exactly.
So it's been full circle moment being out there with you and all the girls again. So fun.
Then the very first game that you came back, you scored.
Yeah.
How was that like? Like,
it was pretty crazy.
Everybody jumping on your back, running the fence. I was like, yeah. Like, this girl was celebrated. We are so happy to have her back on the team.
So glad to be back.
Yeah. So anyways, leading back to senior year, how's kind of like your perspective changed at being your last year in high school?
It's crazy, but I'm ready to graduate. Like, it's just time.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely savoring the last few moments with you guys. And Oak Mountain, the community is awesome here. I'm going to miss teachers and friends and everything. But yeah, I'm ready to grow up.
Girl.
Isn't that sad?
That is so sad. Like, what?
I know.
This is not supposed to be real. I remember she, like, turned 18 and I texted her and I was like, I don't really like this much.
I don't like it either.
No, yeah.
But gotta move on.
You have also created your own like little business, Bracelets by Birdie. You're wearing some of them right now.
Yes.
What like led you into that passion for making them?
Honestly, I was like, I'm about to go to college and spend so much money that I don't have. Let's see how I can make money. And my mom is such a cute little entrepreneur. She had the idea and I was like, okay, why not try it? And it's been working out really well. I really enjoy making them and enjoy like writing people notes and saying like, hey, I really hope you enjoyed these and that they make you feel pretty and remind you like how much God sees you and like how much he values you. So it's really fun.
How do you balance like your business and school and track and soccer apparently, like along
the
with your
things.
social life, and like
Yeah.
how does all of that just like fit together so perfectly as it seems to people that are
Well,
not in your
It's not perfect. I can
everyday
promise
life?
you that. Honestly, I'm really thankful that the counselors let the seniors have like not be at school all day this year. So my dual enrollment, I don't have to get to school till fourth period, and
that's really nice.
that's where I get so much done. And then bracelets really aren't that hard. Like
yeah.
I'll sit down for 30 minutes and knock something out for somebody. Yeah, and then I really enjoy my time with sports and family.
How has like surrounding yourself with other really good athletes, both at soccer and at track, pushed you to be the best version of yourself, both on and off the field?
That's everything. Like having teammates that push me to be better, having teammates for running too that were faster than me, but still like slowing down to help me get better. That was everything. Like I think I owe a lot to Lauren and Katarina for pushing me to be faster and like to recognize like there's more out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, very thankful for them.
Yeah, what would you say your like mentality was with running with these faster runners? Like, were you just like, all right, just like one more step, or like I just gotta like trail them, or like kind of what was your thought process?
It's a good question. For track, yeah, I just like stay with them. If I can train with them, I can race with them. I remember we were going up the hill for cross country season before the first race. Yeah, the hill. Before our first Spain Park race, which was also very hilly. And Coach Moore came up to me and he was trying to comfort me like, hey, you've been working really hard, really proud of you, but it's okay like in the race if you can't keep up with the girls you've been training with, because it's a race, you never know what's going to happen. Like he was trying to comfort me and say, it's okay, like you don't have to put that pressure on yourself. And I was like, no way. Yeah, I was like, what do you think I can do? I didn't tell him that. But yeah, I think a little bit of competitive spirit helps me stay with them and work hard together.
I'll tell you what, Ava is like the silent competitor. Like if you are not like super tight with her, you would like never really like think that she thinks that way. But like she's 100% a competitor, like more so than pretty much any other girl I've met. So props to you. It's taken you a long way, you know, both in school and athletics. So I guess another question would be like, what would you say that competitive spirit kind of does for people in general? Like how the value of a competitive spirit?
Yeah, I think more than like being competitive is just the spirit of hard work. And like I love Colossians 3 somewhere in there. That's like whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as if for the Lord. And just the principle of like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it well, because it's like I'm doing this for God.
Yeah.
Everything I do is for God in life. And so that's like really motivates people to work hard, be competitive, be the best you can be. Yeah, because it's for him.
That's awesome. And then I also know that y'all have like a small group after track sometimes, and you've led that a couple of times. And then you and Faith started that up.
Yeah.
How did that kind of blossom, I guess?
Yeah, we were just like, we want to do something with our girls. And we knew that like, we do other Bible studies too. We knew that we couldn't sustain like an every week lead something. So we opened it up to the cross country girls and track girls and said, hey, who wants to lead next week? And it's so chill, so fun. But people have stepped up and be like, I'll lead. And I think it's great for them too to have that opportunity to speak in front of people that they're comfortable with, but to have that experience leading, stepping out in faith, and just together talking about our Savior. Good stuff.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm like, you're just so like kind-hearted, so like well person. So
Thank you.
hey, well there you go. There you go. Yeah, so I guess to wrap it all up, what would be your advice towards like people walking through high school now that you're a senior?
Yeah.
And you have done everything that you've done.
Yeah.
It checked all the
Checked
boxes.
all of the boxes, all of the like different pathways. What would your advice be?
I think my advice would be to be confident in who you are and who God made you to be, and don't let what other people think of you or what you think other people think of you tear you down. Because people's opinion of you doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Especially unless like I want Julie to think well of me because we're buds, you know. But I'm not gonna let that change who I am and my identity. So yeah, just being confident, and and trusting the Lord, letting Him take you wherever.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank y'all so
That was so
much.
fun. Yes. I'm jumping on through all the topics. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. But yes, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
So fun.
Thank y'all.
No, we get to recount our friendship. Yeah, so hey, there we go. Locked in. Look at you go. Got it done.